I do not got all day. Don't be asking me why I'm eating chips and drinking the juice box. Now is not the time to be hating. You hating ass bitches. You stupid ass bitches. Can I just say what the fuck I feel? And I don't want to hear nobody, oh, your language is so vulgar. Shut the fuck up. You don't know me. But why y'all hoes be hating so much? That's what I want to know. And it's always a certain type of woman that's a hater. And 9 times out of 10, you could look at her and you could see why she a hater. But I just want to know why. And second, I want to let you know, now's not the time to be hating, boo-boo. We need our community. We need our community. So I'm going to wait for y'all to get in here. I don't care how long I sit. But I know one reason why some of y'all hoes be hating. Because your raggedy ass mama. It's the way that you was raised. And niggas be hating too. And the same reason that women be hating a lot of times is the same reason that men be hating. It's because your raggedy ass mama. Now I could speak on it because all my children are successful. All my children are entrepreneurs. I'm not bragging, but I was a real parent. Even when I divorced both my ex-husbands, their fathers, I stayed true to my children. So some of you people, men and women, y'all haters because you didn't have the right upbringing. But that's no excuse to be a poor person morally. I don't know where the hell y'all at. If y'all at the food bank, if y'all at the EBT line, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to get in here. So we could collectively discuss why these hoes be hating. And come up with a solution on why y'all be hating so much. This the best one. Cherry. Now, is it gonna get you somewhere by hating? Is that gonna advance your life, your career, your goals, your business? No. Is it gonna make you look better as a person? No. Is it gonna make you lose weight or gain weight? No. So is it gonna put more money in your pockets? No. And the reason why I'm on this topic this morning is because it's a lot of hate in our community. You know, if you see somebody doing better than you see somebody that look better than you feel the need to want to hate on that person. That is so stupid to me. When you could be learning from that person, you could be taking notes. On top of another reason why I brought this discussion up this morning is because I see a gang of bitches hating on content creators, but they follow the same blueprint. They damn near carbon copying the whole formula and the whole format of some of these content creators, but yet they claim they're reacting to their videos, but they're fucking haters and they wish they was in a position. And that's what I learned is that people that hate on you, they really wish that they was in your position. And you never know what a person would do that's willing to be in your position, what they be willing to do to get in your position. And so I watch a lot of these ugly ass women bashing these content creators, but imitating their whole formula. And it's like, if you don't like a person, why are you subscribed to them? That's so stupid. Hi, Yuki Smee. Hello. If you don't like a person, then we got to do better as a society. Like, stop tuning in to motherfuckers that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to fuck up your energy. That's going to fuck up your vibration. That could fuck your money up. Like, that's just stupid. But we live in a society where people will gravitate and they'll even put themselves around others that they know they don't like. And even if it was a person that, like, to the core, I couldn't stand them. But for the most part, there's really nobody that I don't like, because you can learn from anybody. And even if I feel like, okay, well, I don't like that person, I don't have to be around them. But you can always learn from somebody, even the people that you don't like. But that don't give you the right to go on your platform and judge them, talk about them, criticize them, while using the disguise as, oh, I'm reacting to this content creator. You're not reacting. You're a fucking hater, and you're trying to get your views up instead of doing it organically like that person did. You know what I'm saying? Exposing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Expose yourself. What it look like. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody still have a lot to live for. But it's like people on social media, they hate on other people, but yet they're not exposing themselves. You know what I mean? Their camera's not with them 24/7. Just like me, like, y'all don't see me when I be boohoo crying and like stressed out and ready to punch a bitch. But maybe y'all will start to see more of that, because I don't have a problem with it. Never had a problem with it. Always been an open book. Always been very vocal about my life. But you know, life does have purpose. Everybody's life has purpose, and we got to really thrive in that and excel in that and stop hating on people. Hi. Yo for sale. I speak a little Korean. Yo for sale. Um, yeah, my daughter has a Korean aunt. Thank you. So I try to engage in the Korean culture as much as possible. Now, my video is saying it's not the time to be hating. And I just have to be honest with you. I'm in the United States. I have to be honest with you, because there was some tension between Black people and Koreans. And I don't know if you all are familiar in Los Angeles. During the 90s, we had the riots. Those were a lot of Korean store owners that their businesses got burned down, their businesses got looted. Um, and so it has been tension in the past between African Americans and Korean. Also, like, they unalived a girl that was at the store. This was in the 90s, though. So since then, we've evolved and we stopped hating. Whenever I encounter a Korean person or I go to a Korean establishment, I'm always very respectful. I speak to them in their language, and they're like, oh my God, how do you know Korean? Well, my dad used to work with a Korean. Like I said, my daughter has a Korean aunt. And so I try to be well versed and diverse and versatile when it comes to other cultures, because we all need each other. And if you are in the States or wherever you're watching from, like, political stuff, it could cause tension. And instead of us directing that frustration towards like the government or like the people in power or like the elected officials, a lot of times that frustration gets directed to the people that you're closest to, like the people in your community, even if they don't look like you, or even if they do look like you. So now is not the time to be hating in the world, and that's the purpose of this message, just to spread an encouraging, uplifting word that we all need each other. You may feel like, you don't need certain people, but even in the YouTube community, like, you might tune into a channel and they may be saying something that you really need to hear at that moment. So I'm gonna ask this question. How do you find purpose? So you find purpose by realizing that your life is a blessing. Regardless of your background, your upbringing, there's some children that was born out of wedlock. There's some children that were born out of assault, and even they have purpose. And so basically you just look forward to how you can add value to the world, and you look to the people that surround you that add value to your life. If you asking me specifically, like, how do I find purpose? By maintaining a positive outlook on life, by keeping a positive attitude, and doing a lot of soul searching. A lot of times it does require solitude, isolation, working out, meditation, listening to high frequency music that's going to uplift you, not watching like ghetto sitcoms and stuff that is real low frequency. And so you figure out how you can make a change in the world. And that's how you find purpose in life. You do things that you enjoy doing. You spend time with people that you love and care about. And you try to elevate your life and as many lives that you can impact. So that's how I find purpose, by helping others, helping those in need, helping those less fortunate, and even helping those that are doing better than me. I help everybody when it comes down to it, until they show me that they're a hater, and then I have to pull back. So the message for today is, now is not the time to be hating. Like, the world needs more love. And I'm just being real with you. That's the honest to God truth. Like, I appreciate all of you that tuned in from India, from Orlando, from Korea. Like, everybody, like, we're all connected. We're all souls. We're a soul tribe. And it's important that we have platforms like this so that we can connect and see that the world's not all doom and gloom. It's not all evil. All people aren't bad. And I've shared that message a couple of times before on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And shout out to those in Russia. Like, I rock with my Russians. I really do. And one day I'm going to go to Russia. One day I'm going to go to Moscow. So yeah, my music is available in Russia. So once I found out that I had fans in Russia and I had listeners in Russia, like, I never thought about Russia in that way, that like it's kind of cool. I think the language is cool. I would love to learn how to speak Russian. I can't understand whatever you're writing in there, but I would love to be able to speak a couple of words in Russian. So yeah, we come together. We're all over the world, like Russia, United States, Korea, India, and I have a lot of Indian friends as well. From Bangladesh. So we're multidimensional, we're universal. We're not just confined to whatever country that we're living in. Like, we could go beyond those borders, we can go beyond those barriers. And it's always good to connect with people from different countries. And if you haven't, I would implore you to like travel the world, because that's how you learn a lot about other cultures. That's how you dispel like racism and stereotypes when you actually meet people. I knew a Russian girl that I was really close with, and I helped her in a lot of ways. Basically transformed her life in so many ways, but it was some hating ass people that they were jealous of her because she was elevating her life, and she started going to school, she started working, and they basically poisoned her, to make her look like she was crazy. And that's a very heartfelt story to me. Like, I hope she's okay. But yeah, I did help that Russian girl, and it broke my heart to find out like that people were hating on her. They stole her money and what they did to her. So it's like, you have to watch out for haters. Don't ever put yourself around people that don't have your best interest, and that's whatever part of the world you in. But like I said, if y'all not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It's been a slow build, but I'm starting to gravitate more towards doing this social media thing. And mainly because I am a private person and I realize that, for one, I mean, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, so I can't really be private if, I want my music out there. And then another thing, I like to connect with people. So I have to open my world up to you and share my world with you, so that we could connect. So that's what this is basically about. Please subscribe. If you would like to donate, please do. My Cash App is $sexy grind, SEXYGRIND. Um, and yeah, I'll start putting more links of like my other social media platforms on here. But I just wanted to come on today and say that the world needs more love, and now is not the time to be hating. So if you're a hater, go look at yourself in the mirror and figure out why. I'm sure if you look in the mirror, you will know why you're a hater, and work on that. Like, do the inner work and try not to be a hater. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to conclude this video. I need to go get my nails done, and some other things. So, I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back, y'all. Have a good day.